Hello.
Hello.
What's up? Look at all the fancy, fancy emojis. Look at you.
Oof. Now your sound is a little garbled right now.
Garbled. Yeah,
It
that's
was.
one too. How do I sound now?
That's fine.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. So,
What kind of plane
Matt,
is that?
um, that is, well, let's ask Kyle. No, Kyle's at work. You'll have to ask Kyle when he gets home. I bet he knows.
Maybe Bex knows. Maybe it's been drilled into her enough.
Well, it was a trivia question that I last week when we were doing plane trivia, and the question was, "What is the fastest plane in the world?" And it goes up to Mach 3.3. So, anyways, let's
Is
say hi. What?
is Rico right? Is it an SR-71 Blackbird?
Uh huh.
Okay.
That's right. It's pretty sweet. I'd like to have one of those. Washing dishes, dance, you monkeys, says Michael. Mine goes to 11, says Geek Boy. Really? Relative speed of a model airplane? I used to have like this tiny remote control car that was like goes up to 60 miles per hour, and then like in small print, like relative speed, like scaled down to tiny car.
Wait, but its max speed was 60 miles per hour, like it couldn't even go full interstate speed?
Well, it's a little tiny car, and no, it could not, and it didn't actually go that many actual miles per hour.
Well,
It's
I
just
know. It was
their
scaled.
cutesy little way to say, look how fast it goes. All right. Participants list includes the following: Hello, Aqua Garden Zen, Atkins Nature Aquariums, and oh, hey, hold on.
Mhm.
Bex is here, isn't she? Bex is
She
here?
is.
Okay. Hi, Bex. Okay. That's why I said she's got to show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. Where were we? Bwizzle Aquatics, Dave
Mhm.
Farrell, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Findian, Fish Fam Link,
Why'd you say
Fishymon.
D name all country?
Did I?
Yeah.
Dee Dee's Findian. No, I wasn't like trying to mock Dee Dee or anything. That's not what she sounds like. Fish Fam Link, Fishymon 64, Geek Boy, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jeremy, Joseph Stanley, Levi's Aquatics, Liquid Zoo Only, Fins, Lonnie, aka Looney Tunes, Mike's Turn to Aquatics, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, Mystery Snail Guardians, New Local Austin, Oink Master Supreme Forever, Only Oscars, Patty's Petite. Oh, Patty's here. Do 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 do. Okie dokie.
Annette wants to know if you can host an entire show with a country accent. You could
Probably
have,
not.
like 15 years ago.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a very country accent. Pippling Creek Aquatics, Petro Man, 1185 Ray Aquatics, Rico Stan, Scotty Aquati, Chris George, what's up? Why does Bex get a respectable intro just because she's respectable? Well, I don't know if she would call it respectable. It's very trolly, plain like. Bex is flying high. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Yeah, I agree. Uncle Garden's in. The accent.
I don't know. I feel like if you live in Louisiana, you're bound to slip into it at least with some words occasionally.
If I spend enough time with the family, it kind of goes back. Not to the way it used to be, but just a little bit. Stefan needs to start making custom intros for everyone.
And that would just be the whole show.
Pretty much. Also, Annette, you are the intro maker. You can do that. You can probably do it a lot faster than me too. Yeah. I'm just like, I gotta find this video of a plane with a green screen behind it, and then like a PNG of a parachute, and crop out Beck's logo. Yeah, it's kind of time consuming to do it all like that. And then I went on this like free sound site to find the sound of not only a prop plane for the beginning, but also like a big plane. And that's another thing. I would like to know if Kyle would approve of the sounds I use for each plane. Because, you know, he's one of those people who can like listen to the sound of a plane engine in the sky and determine what plane it is, what kind of plane it is. I don't know to what accuracy. Like, it's a Boeing 747, whatever.
I could probably identify a helicopter.
That's not a plane. That's a helicopter. Wow, you're so smart.
Welcome, Shane and Kenny.
Kenny E and Shane. We say hi to Oink Master Supreme. Whatever. I don't know. They were on the list when I went. I don't know. I don't remember none of that.
Did you see that Matt wants you to make an intro from Fish Fam Link from every name on there?
Mm-hmm. The intro will just be name scrolling across the screen. How many names are on Fish Fam Link now? There's a lot. Like, Matt did a bunch of work up front, added like 100 names. And then he started adding more as people request them or as he thinks about them. So, like, they're not numbered.
I did not request to be on there, and somehow I am on there.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
That is true.
Welcome, Diego. And I feel like somebody else came in too. It was Sarah J. Sieber.
Hi, Sarah J. Sieber. Welcome. Yeah, so you are on Fish Fam Link. I'm going to drop your Fish Fam link. No.
Okay. Well,
subscribe to Jenna P 2005.
Or
Let's
don't.
Get her to 500.
Don't do it at all. Can I, as a mod, like, report this post? Block it?
No, you may not. You are on the link in case you know people.
Okay. And I think it was supposed to be because I know people. Yeah, get me to 500 so I can go to the Clash and Steven can't. I have days I can take.
That is true. You get a lot.
Welcome, Sherry and Ed's Tanks for Therapy.
Yes, Sherry and Ed have arrived. I was reading what Dee Dee said. So speaking of Fish Fam Link, she's working on a project. Which, did you get an email from her? Because I did. If you didn't, I'll
No.
forward it to you.
No.
It's a super secret project, and
I don't think Matt has my email to give for fishfam.link.
maybe not.
My stuff is very private.
But anyway, you see Dee Dee's email address here. Email her, and see what her super secret project is all about. Yep, there we go. Jenna will be like, Candy, she'll reach 1,000 without ever making a vid. Yeah. Uh-oh, I forgot to put it on loop. This is a new video that I took last night of the Endler tank.
Just you live in the void right now. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I need to plant
Welcome,
more Val.
Vanoski Fish Kodo and Ricky De Hoyos.
What's up, Ricky and Vanoski?
Oh, Vanoski won the pump last time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I got around to sending it.
You got around
My
to
track,
it.
well,
You
my
got
track
around
record
to
is not
boxing
very
so
good.
that I could put it in the mailbox.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the hard part is putting it, like making the box, putting it in the box, and then closing the box, weighing it, printing out the shipping label.
Welcome, Jess. I hope you're feeling okay. I know she wasn't feeling that well. I think she posted that she's not doing her show after this so that she can rest.
Yeah, so no stream from Jess, which also means I can be very irresponsible with poor time management for the stream.
Welcome, Adele. And guess who came in? Kyle came in. He
Just
has
for
just a
you.
few minutes.
All right, just for you, Kyle. Stay for a second. We'll show your wife's little intro again that I made. There you go.
So you have a fish question.
Okay.
That I don't know that you can answer.
Well, it starts off with 7 blood parrots, so I'm already out. 3 Texas.
It's all cichlids.
Yeah, Texas cichlids firemouth in a 125. Any suggestion for super tough aquatic plants in sand and on wood? We'll have to replace my bottom dweller cleaning crew soon. I bet you if Kenny E is still here, he would probably have a better answer than me in terms of like what those fish would mess with. I know that if you get something like a sword plant really well established in deep substrate, like the roots are hooked on to the substrate and like maybe even spread out throughout the sand, it'll be pretty tough for a fish to pull that up. I've seen that done in cichlid tanks. I mean, I don't know what they'll do to the leaves, but in terms of like uprooting it, they'll have a harder time with that. I don't know about like epiphytes on wood. I guess you could use fishing line to tie down some Java fern and some Anubias, but I've never kept cichlids like that. So yeah, see, Texas, it seems like if they can't uproot it, they'll at least like chomp down the leaves and stuff.
I would think any type of rhizome plant would be really easy for them to destroy.
Yep. Sitting and recording. See if he approved of the plain sounds.
So Matt refuses to answer Annette's question about can the icons on fishfam.link be changed to a video or maybe a GIF?
Oh, like when you go to someone's page, like right now.
Can their icon be an animation? I think is what she's asking.
Yeah, because I go to your page.
This is the
right
most
now.
kid thing I've ever seen Brienne post.
She's at a kid's dance party, but she'll be in chat.
Kyle said they're accurate sounds. Kenny
Awesome.
says plants rarely make it in cichlid tanks and Nubius and 50-50.
Okay, so I guess with the Anubias, if you secure it really well, they at least can't pull it off of the wood, or maybe, I mean, Anubias can also float, and if you float Anubias and it just like travels around the tank, you'll end up with like an Anubias ball because the leaves will grow on all sides of the rhizome, and it looks kind of cool, except whenever you got to you want to like put it down on something.
Also, welcome Lori and Fishymon.
Lori and Fishimon. It's too hard to answer in short. It can be, however, the more lightweight a site is, the better it ranks in search. It's why I also removed all videos from the page and linked to them using a lower res image. I didn't realize they judge that the search rankings by the bandwidth that the site would take up. Interesting.
Here's an interesting plant choice.
I have water lettuce with my cichlids. They seem to leave it alone. I guess kind of out of sight, out of mind. They don't.
I wonder if floating plants would be better just because they kind of float around. They don't need to be rooted into anything specific.
Yeah. Maybe they chomp on the roots, but it's not a big deal. I don't know, but I do know that one of
We have some
the
duckweed we could send to Oinky.
we got plenty of
Try
that.
it.
I got unlimited duckweed. I do know that the reason I don't want cichlids like that is because I can't keep plants with them.
Yeah.
And I'm not at that stage of the hobby where I want to not have a planted tank.
That's why Severums wouldn't be a good poor man's discus for us.
Mm.
They're plant chompers. And geophagus are beautiful, but they're earth eaters, so they would probably uproot a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm. They're helping mom move the dance party because of no heat in the other building. That's why you dance. You generate your own heat. You gotta move around.
Oof. I wonder how cold it is.
It's New York, so
that.
it's freaking cold.
It's cold here. It was 24 degrees this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cold for here. Like that's the you better drip your faucets and school is canceled type of cold because it doesn't happen.
Well, no, school was only canceled because there was also precipitation. They would have made us go to school. We've been to school in 20-degree weather before.
I know, but yeah, like you said though, if there's the humidity level which can rise around here pretty easily. Like there's a lot of things in combination with the cold that don't work too well in Louisiana, and because we don't have the resources to just like clear the streets. So the ice is one thing. If it snows, then everybody shuts down, not just schools. Like the whole freaking city shuts down because none of us own a snow plow or a snow shovel.
Is there any heating in Louisiana schools? Of course. We have central heating and central air. Now, the thing about the school where I teach is that it is not climate controlled at our building. There is control in Tennessee, I believe, is where they control all of our school buildings. So if it is cold in Tennessee, but still like 70 degrees at our school, they'll turn on the heat. And we're just extra hot that day.
That's so stupid. That's like when I worked at my last job where you'd have to like call this hotline if you wanted to have climate control after hours or if you needed to like change the thermostat. Hey,
Welcome,
Mississippi
Jared.
Hippie. Thank you, Sherry. Coming a member. And Jason's
Welcome,
here.
Jason.
Winter
Okay,
weather
we had
advisory. Sarah says, winter weather advisory here in Savannah, Georgia. Last night we had freezing rain, but no snow yet. It's 40 now. Feels like 32. Supposed to go down to 29 tonight. And see, when you're in the South, that's cold. That's like,
yeah.
I don't want to go outside because also I don't like to wear pants. I mean, I wear shorts. I'm just saying I
Yeah,
don't wear.
clarify.
Yeah, like I'm wearing shorts right now, only because we're streaming.
I wanted to check the weather and I looked and it's like, Bwizzle, subscribe to your channel. Why, Bwizzle? Why?
Just in
There's
case.
nothing
You never
for
know.
you there.
You never know.
Yeah,
One
it's
day.
gonna drop back down to 23 degrees tonight.
So is it going to rain on Monday?
Mm,
Because are they going to
yes,
cancel? Okay, well, they're going to cancel school
but
then.
it's gonna be in the 50s when it's raining. So
Mm.
and it's gonna rain after school starts. They'll make us go to school for sure, and then it's our problem to figure out how to get home.
Yeah. Let's talk more about
Welcome,
weather.
Richard.
Hey, Richard. Richard was up on the members only stream for Rico
Yeah.
last night, showing off that epic beard.
Hmm.
Humidity is still 79%, so it's a wet cold. Yeah, wet cold. And just like the wet heat in the summer.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. No,
So,
there's very few months in Louisiana where it's pleasant to be outside. When are they? Name those months. March,
April,
maybe.
March and April. Even though it's like storming most days,
Sometimes
especially April,
October
May.
and November.
Yeah, October can be nice. Like it can still be hot, but like usually around Halloween time it gets into the 70s and maybe even cooler.
There was one Halloween that the kids had to wear jackets over their costume because it was actually in the like 40s or 50s, maybe. And there have also been Christmases where it's like shorts weather. Like probably this
Hmm.
past Christmas is probably like 70 or 80 degrees.
So, s- since Sherry joined as a member, that
Hmm.
reminds me for
Hmm.
these awesome members, whenever I have extra plant trimmings, I send those out. I still have a few requests that I need to fulfill. I'm just waiting to accumulate more. Now, I always have Bacopa caroliniana. If any members are interested in that, because that stuff grows really fast and really lush and nice. So I always have that available. I generally have Ludwigia available. But what I'm planning to do is
Always duckweed.
oh yeah, duckweed. I mean, duckweed comes free with the plants usually, just because there's going to be a little bit in a leaf. It also comes with free snails, but
Yeah.
just pond snails, bladder snails, um,
Maybe a ram's
ram's
horn.
horns, and the occasional Malaysian trumpet snail. Usually those are just kind of up in the substrate, though. I have a lot of Malaysian trumpet snails. And anyone own a puffer that eats snails, do they eat the Malaysian trumpet snails, or are they like too sharp and pointy? Because if I ever got a puffer, I'd have plenty of those. Have I tried to flower the Bacopa yet, Ian? I have it like Bacopa grows out of the water immersed
Mhm.
really easily. Like I don't have to do anything to guide it up. It just if there's a way for it to poke up out of the water, it will. I haven't seen it flower yet, but I also haven't like given it a bunch of room to grow really high out of the water. I could put it in that topless tank and just to see what it would do.
Yeah.
Since the
The
aquascape contest is over, I don't have to worry about every plant in there being
being a
native to
biotope.
Southeast Asia.
Um the Boose has flowered a
Hmm.
lot. and the
Because the boost
sword
will.
that came out of the tank flowered.
Yeah, that was cool. It flowered that one time. Nice white flowers, and then it gave me like 3 or 4 baby sword plants after it flowered on all the nodes. But Bacopa wouldn't flower unless it was out of the water, whereas the boost will flower. It seems like it flowers year round underwater, just depending on the conditions.
Have any other plants flowered that you have that I'm missing?
Um, None of mine have because I don't really give them the opportunity to flower out of the water. I know that Anubias will flower underwater, but for some reason mine just doesn't.
What
And
about, would the lilies flower if you let them reach the surface, maybe?
mhm, they
But
sure
you keep
would.
those low.
Yeah, because I like the low bunched up, and I don't run too many tanks topless, so I just don't let it grow out of the water. Because I mean, it can like a few things kind of slip through the cracks of the glass lids, but I haven't run anything open top.
Crypt flowers are awesome.
I bet
Do
they are.
crypts have to come out of the water to flower,
I
or will
think
they
they do,
flower
but
underwater?
I think so. But see what Ian says, and of course, all these mofo's on the West Coast, especially up where Ian is in Seattle, they have this magical water. It's free of everything, and it's like free RO water, and they can manipulate it however they want. So yeah, soft water, low KH, soft water, low alkalinity rather. That's
Yeah.
good for plants. All right, Kyle, back to training. See you around the streams. All righty. If Jess is still here, is Metalheads doing their late night hangout tonight? That was fun last week.
Yeah.
Hashtag PNW crew.
Ian
Yep.
says possible to flower underwater, but easier immersed.
Yeah, I figured.
So,
What I was going to say, though, about the plants and the members' plants is that because I've got a good amount of members now and I want to be able to provide plants more regularly, I'm actually going to take this 40 breeder that has been sitting in the back room for several months, unused, unopened, and I'm going to just turn that into a plant farm. I think I'm going to keep it low tech for now. No
I'm
CO2.
telling you, that is your great opportunity to get your shouted in eye puffer, because it would clear the plants of any pest snails. It would be a
It
great
would.
place to put, because every plant that you propagate in there will have a snail on it.
Right. But I mean, the pest snails are not a problem for healthy plants. So it's not like I need it for that. However, I would just like to have a shouted in eye puffer. I don't
Yeah.
really need
Speaking of shouted in eye
use.
puffer, welcome
Hey,
Preston
Preston
John
John.
and Skipper.
Hey, Preston John. Do shouted in eye puffers bother plants too much? Like if I had this whole field of stem plants and crypts and stuff like that, would the puffer just go ham on it and start tearing it up? Because that's a big question.
And
Let's
just said
see.
that he's thinking about it, but not 6 hours.
That was pretty long. I lasted 3 and then went to bed and realized I had gone 6. A tiara certainly does count as a hat. I mean, just had a hoodie on and that counted. So you just got to have head ornament. Bonnie, how do you become a member? Well, a mod might be able to link the join
Mhm.
member thing in chat, but otherwise there should be a join button like right
On the main
below the,
page.
yeah, on the main page or even like down below. But I know some people have had issues with not seeing it. I know Joseph Stanley couldn't join any channels until we started like dropping direct links.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't
Who's
know.
that guy?
Um, Ricky De Hoyos asked, how does one get some of your plants? So on the members only tab, whenever you get more plants, when
Yeah.
you have enough plants to ship out. And
Yeah.
I believe there are 2 more people that are first on the list.
Yeah. And I think
Correct.
someone else requested it. And then of the ones that I sent out, they arrived. Canisteo Valley, Cichlids, David, he had like 0-degree weather when the plants arrived. So they were ice cubes. And so I've got him on the list too to provide more plants. So Scotty Aquati says if you were on an iPhone, you can't join. They hide the button on Apple products.
Welcome, Lumpy Dog. I believe that you did a time lapse video of the boost flowering.
I did. I have a video on there making
It's
fun of it, the boost names as well, and how stupid they are.
but it does it makes the bud and it like opens and melts away in the course of like one day.
Yeah, a couple of days, and sometimes it'll take forever to open too. Like you'll see the bud, and it'll just sit there for weeks, and then it'll open. So Preston says, I've never had an issue with puffers and plants, even when I have 201 tank. I've heard of someone having an issue with one puffer eating plants, but that may have just been a dream. That's all I needed to get my puffer.
Now,
I just
Preston
want the
John
one.
breeds shouted in eye puffers.
He has. I don't think he is right now. I don't think he's messing around with them now, but I could be wrong. Preston, I have not seen any content from you in quite a while.
What if he's been putting it out and you're just not watching it? Wouldn't you
Well,
feel foolish?
I sure would, but there's a lot of people I'm subscribed to now. And so, like, I've got only a certain amount of time to scroll through the videos. Like, I feel bad, but, sometimes I just have to, like, pick some videos and, like, kind of prioritize the ones that look interesting. And then, of course, like, everyone's streaming all the time, and that's where I hang out. So it's tough. Definitely tough to watch everything. And also make your own content at the same time.
Yeah. When is that video coming out?
The one I'm working on now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it today. I'm almost done.
Okay.
And I'm gonna schedule it to come out at, the whatever my analytics be saying about good times to post. I think it changes every time I look at it, but I think Sunday midday is like the optimal time most of the time.
Yeah. Welcome, Jimmy P.
Jimmy P.
Now,
Is only Oscars here? Because he joined as a member of the other day.
I haven't seen Only Oscars.
Well,
I think it's just keeping it all to his chest so that nobody bothers him.
Look, I understand. I really do. I mean, luckily, I actually do ship. So when people ask, like, I get emails and stuff about shipping, and I'm not shipping when it's like super cold because, hey, only Oscars. Thank you for becoming a member. Like, I ruined my streak of successful shipments yesterday when 4 trios of endlers arrived at Wow Aquatics house in Texas, and I had a heat pack, but the bag was 55 degrees, and I always ship UPS 2-day, and even in the winter, it's never been a big issue once I started using UPS because it doesn't arrive late. I'm guessing wherever the truck went, they don't keep the truck in climate control. So the box just sat there in like intense cold that the insulation heat pad couldn't keep up. So what I think I'm going to do is up the insulation and do a combination of the foam panels lining the inside and then fill the box with the cellulose fiber. Let me just teach you to spawn them.
Yeah, if you could teach Steven how to spawn Shouted in Eye Puffer. Isn't like sexing Shouted in Eye Puffer difficult though? Isn't that one of the main?
Yeah, I think in order to sex Shouted in Eye Puffer, you just have to like watch it lay eggs. I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's some dimorphism that I don't know about. I also heard that like raising the fry is almost a 24/7 job for the first couple of weeks. I think Dean said that on Rico's thing, on Rico's stream, which if y'all haven't seen Rico's stream with Dean, which I think y'all have, because why would you miss that? That was a very good stream. It's not often you get to like directly ask Dean questions or like hear him talk fish for a couple hours. Okay.
Jeremy, he put styrofoam in the box, but I think you were looking into adding cellulose fiber.
Yeah. So what I do is they have those, hey, too coolly, I have these foam panels that I cut to line the box, and so they all kind of slide together. Yeah, there's some trimmings of it, and so it's like I make a full box out of foam to put in the box, but I think, but within that, I've been wrapping the bags with newsprint paper and foam material, like foam sheeting. And I think I'm going to, instead of like stuff the box with more paper, I'm going to have to like stuff it with cellulose fiber and then put the heat pack in there. Because, yeah, I don't want to take that risk again. I don't know what happened, what was different this time.
Welcome,
hey,
Roxanne.
Roxanne, thank you for becoming a member. Fish Fam link, Stephen P. 2003. So yeah, when I set up that 40 breeder, I'm going to grow a bunch of stuff that propagates really fast. Like dwarf sage will shoot off runners quickly, and so will, I mean, of course, the bacopa will grow like crazy. Ludwigia will grow. Any kind of stem plants. And then guppy grass, I have to like distribute that across tanks, so it's getting out of hand.
Before it gets too late, do you mind if I drop a link?
Oh, you want me to queue up that video?
Sure.
Okay. So it is that time of year where you can buy Girl Scout cookies. And Jenna is a troop leader. And our daughter is a scout, a Girl Scout. Or is there a specific name for her age group?
Yes, they're juniors.
Okay. Here's her little pitch that was filmed today.
Hi, my name is Lillian, and I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. They're $5 a box. There's a new cookie called Adventure Folds, and it's chocolate caramel, brownie caramel. My favorite cookie is Thin Mints because I like mint and chocolate. Thank you.
Thin Mints. I like Thin Mints too. All right.
What message did Matt send that you ignored?
What? What did I ignore? You scanned previous messages that went with that link. For some reason, she's ignoring me or not reading my message, and I'm trying to help her.
Is it about Bunny Viper?
Oh, and you can join from your phone. Are you seeing my message? Open a web browser. Go to Steven's page on a web browser. Click the membership button. If it opens the YouTube app, it won't work. Oh, okay. That's true.
Yeah. The brownie caramel cookie. So we got to try it. They call it brownie caramel. It's chocolate with salted caramel on top and like a drizzle of chocolate. It's okay. If you like chocolate cookies, you would like it. There it is.
It looks pretty good.
They got rid of the s'mores cookie. Now, depending on where you are in the country, there are two different bakeries, and the one that we use, so these are the cookies we have. Like our lemonades right there, you can see they're a shortbread cookie with lemon icing on the back. In other parts of the country, their lemonades are lemon cookies with powdered sugar. So
They got rid of s'mores and they're keeping Toastier.
yeah, well, the Toastier was the one that they got rid of the thanks-a-lots for, which I disagree with. With that decision. I will say, if you liked the s'mores, the Adventurefuls don't taste that far off from the s'mores, because the s'mores was like a chocolate with marshmallow. This is just chocolate with caramel. And those gluten-free chocolate chip cookies that are at the bottom, those are actually $6 a box because they have to be sent from a different climate-controlled center. I guess I also wanted to mention that with that link, you can order direct ship to your house. And unlike if you get Girl Scout cookies like on paper from a girl, as soon as you hit the order and pay, they will deliver it to you. So you will have your cookies before everyone else,
They ship it
including
to you, right?
us. They ship it directly to you.
Yeah.
Whereas the end of in-person orders is January 31st. And then I have to collect all the orders and send them, and we'll pick up those cookies mid-February.
So yeah, did you posted the link? Or
I posted the link, and Matt added the link to my fishfam.link.
Okay. Yeah, they just you like this is all pre-order. This is like get your cookies before everybody else, and then after January, then y'all set up the booths in front of the stores and stuff.
Yes, cookie booths start end of February, I think February 26th, if that's a
Yep.
Friday.
And
Can
if
you hand deliver them?
Yeah,
in
if
the
you order
Pacific
them
Northwest?
online from our link and you choose girl delivery, we will not be bringing them to you.
There you go, Patty.
You posted it?
Yeah, I posted it again.
I would buy one case of s'mores cookies. I cannot believe the s'mores are gone. At least Thin Mints are. If they got rid of Thin Mints, that would be like the dumbest decision they could make.
They can't get rid of Thin Mints. And then our cookies are like caramel delights are what we have, but in other parts of the country they're called Samoas. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
the caramel coconut chocolate cookie. We have peanut butter patties, but at the other bakery they call them tagalongs. That's the chocolate peanut butter cookie. Patty, I agree, Thin Mints are overrated. It's not my favorite type of cookie. Welcome, Brooklyn Bell.
Hey, Brooklyn Bell.
I like the peanut butter chocolate ones the best. I also do not like coconut at all. A lot of people love those coconut cookies.
I like one or two of those, and then it's like they're kind of intense. It's a lot of coconut flavor in there.
So, I mean, Thin Mints are a good dip in coffee kind of cookie. So are the shortbreads.
You just made Dee Dee cry. I can't believe you.
I mean, they're Lillian's favorite cookie.
They're everyone's favorite cookie.
Well, I think that is not true. Well, Patty, I don't like any part of the coconut. If coconut water is in something, it has ruined it for me. Like, our daughter loves those body armor drinks, which are like Gatorade but made with coconut water.
I
can't have it.
I'm kind of weird about coconut water. It just like when I'm drinking it, I don't feel like it should taste like that, and I would just rather drink tap water, honestly. Y'all just consider me a member. I'll try more later. It's kicking me to YouTube from browser. Oh,
Honey Viper, just super chat $2 once a month,
it's all the same.
and then message
And
Steven for plans.
yeah, I'll do the members only post when I've got them. But yeah, I've got Guppy Grass, I've got Bacopa, but I feel like there weren't very many takers for the Bacopa, which kind of worries me because I'm getting overrun with it. It's kind of the
It's
same
a
with Guppy
very
Grass.
pretty plant.
Oh, I know, especially as it gets close to the light. Like, first of
Mhm.
all, if you want an immersed grown aquarium, that is like the easy button for immersed growth plant. That and hygrophila will just, you don't have to train it to do anything. It'll just keep growing because the stem is so thick. It can hold a lot of
Welcome,
moisture.
Bob Purcell. Is the gluten-free chocolate chip cookie
Goodbye.
good? I have never had it, and I have heard mixed reviews. This is a cookie that you pretty much have to order online, or like I would have had to order it for our troop in October and guessed how many we think people would sell. But from the other troops I've gotten in the past said that they aren't very good sellers. But if you eat gluten-free, if you're allergic to gluten, then you're probably like, yes, I can finally have a cookie. I don't know.
Boo this man. Boo.
No.
Boo. Boo.
Would Mallow Mars be a good substitute for the s'mores cookie? I don't know.
What's a Malamar?
It's like a marshmallow chocolate cookie.
Hey, Myrtle's here.
Welcome, Myrtle.
Tables are flipping in here.
I mean, here's 2.5 months worth. Thank you, Funny Viper. Are Thin Mints your favorite, though? I don't think they're your favorite.
Well, okay. I do like them. I don't have a favorite because I get sick of all of them very quickly. You know,
I like
so
the peanut butter chocolate ones and the lemonades. Those are a really good one, too.
I think the lemonades might be my favorite. Like they're tied with Thin Mints. I really like the Thanks a Lots, which were like lemonades but with the chocolate on. Those are gone.
I know. I mean, you could take the shortbread and just dip them in chocolate, I guess.
Yeah, and other horribly unhealthy things. And then, we still have Girl Scout cookie. Like, we need to do something with
Yeah,
those.
that's why, I won't. No, we don't have. I donated all the ones that were left over last year.
Okay, good. Because, yeah.
Do the lemonades taste sort of like lemon Oreos? Never had lemon Oreos, but probably. It's, I guess, like a lemon white chocolate, lemon flavored white chocolate that they dip it in.
Something like that. Well, while we're just shamelessly trying to sell shit, let's go to spring.
Go over the shirt.
Because we're about to, well, let's just go to the shirt first.
Okay.
For those who don't really look at community posts, which I understand, they can get too much, clogging the feed and stuff. But I will share my screen again.
White chocolate is a lie. And I'm not a big fan of white chocolate by itself, but when you mix other things into it, like lemon or peanut butter is not so bad,
Yeah.
but it's not chocolate.
Did someone accidentally time someone out?
I don't know. I don't see.
Let's see. Berkeley Bell says, I will buy some plants from y'all. I have a hair algae explosion in one of my tanks. Going to battle against that today. I need more healthy plants ASAP.
Ooh, we wouldn't even have to ship plants to Berkeley Bell.
Yeah, we
Just
met her over
meet
at Aquafest, and she lives about 20 minutes away. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Aquafest, I wanted to ask you, what did you think of Aquafest overall, having not been to an Aquashella?
I mean, it was fun to meet people. It was mostly salt water, except for us and that one guy. I wish they would have had more stuff that could have appealed to fresh and saltwater people, like more art, more like chemicals and supplies that could be used for both. I think that would have been beneficial for them.
Yeah, the event used to be called Fragnap, like Lanyap, but Frag.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like saltwater focused, and maybe now that they're changing it to Aquafest, they're going to start getting more freshwater involvement. And at this one, it was just so Joe's Shrimp Shack and Eric Lucas had they kind of shared a table selling plants and shrimp, and then me and Jess shared a table selling plecos and guppies, and Jess also had some angelfish. And then there was like one other booth on the other side that had a bunch of cichlids, and then like
Were
a bunch
those
of,
cichlids for sale?
I have no idea. No one bought any, and they didn't
had
have any
some
price on them.
pea puffers and bumblebee gobies
Yeah,
and shrimp all in the same tank.
they added all that last minute, like on the second day, and it was just all imported stuff. So it's not like it was hobbyist bred. It's just someone bringing a smattering of imported fish, and none of them looked all that great. And
Welcome, Mary Beth.
but we sold a lot. Like Jess sold everything, and I brought a bunch of guppies, Inler hybrids, just to put in her little tanks that she had on the table. We sold a few of those, and I just sent her home with the rest of them. Mary Beth says, when people grow plants out of the tank, do you start them in a vase or stick them right in the tank? I'm not having much luck. Depends on what the plant is. Like there are some plants where you really have to kind of train them to grow out of the water, and there's also like you can't grow something like Val out of the water. Obviously, it's a fully aquatic. But for example, with the Aquascape contest, I was trying to do a bunch of Southeast Asian plants, and I had Hygrophila and a bunch of Rotala in there. The Hygrophila, because it's like a very sturdy stem,
Mm-hmm.
and it holds a lot of moisture, it just went straight up out of the water. The Rotala, you need to kind of train it. Like you need to basically give it nowhere else to go, or else it won't grow out of the water. So I had like very bushy area that they were kind of climbing on top of each other. And so in order for it to continue growing, it would actually have to climb out of the water on top of the other one. And so that worked. Let's see. Berkeley Bell says, I'll admit I expected more, but I've researched so much I had false expectations. However, I met you guys, amazing people, and don't feel alone anymore. Yep. Isn't it great when you meet other fishy weirdos? Because you have to go to places like that or go online to meet them. Like I have no other friends like offline IRL who do.
Thanks.
I'm not talking about you. We as a couple, we have no other friends IRL who do the aquatic stuff that I know of.
Well, I mean, I have my coworker and her fiance who did show up, but they showed up on Saturday right at the beginning and walked around and were out of there before you got there.
That makes sense because it wasn't very big. You could just you can make your way around it and then you were done.
Yeah,
You know,
she
there
said
weren't speakers, there weren't like exhibitions, like any events going on other than like a silent auction. That wasn't all that great.
she said that they stopped at there's apparently a really nice freshwater fish store in Hammond. And I don't know if Brooklyn's ever been, but I hear nice things about it. But again, they keep mostly cichlids, so I'm not sure if it's mostly cichlids or if it's all freshwater fish.
Where at?
In Hammond.
Oh,
That's not that far.
yeah.
Did you see Patty's comment?
No.
I have it pinned.
Yes, Jojo. At least one shirt could have been more, but Steven ignored me all day. No, I slept, and then I was like asking you questions, and then my last message was like, "Whatever you want to do, Patty." So
But
it's
also,
on
you
you.
were working.
I was also working at meetings because the stupid project I'm working on at work since October is finally getting shipped out the door tomorrow. And yeah, guess who has to do the submittal? Me. Fun.
Do you have to submit it today?
No, tomorrow. I could
No,
submit it today. They're not going to finish though. We are
No.
Fish Fam because we are. Yeah. Does not matter how big the event is, a local fish swap still has people who enjoy and want to talk
Yeah.
about fish. Yeah,
like,
I
it
agree
didn't
with that.
like we were there bored because we had people to talk to about fish and about stuff.
Yeah, the only reason I talk about the size of it is because it was so saltwater focused, and I just happened to not be interested in saltwater. I mean, it was cool to look at all the corals, but kind of like when you see one coral vendor, you've seen them all. So, because I don't know crap about corals, I don't know what I'm looking at other than like pretty colors and things that probably sting, and other things that cost a lot of money and probably are a pain in the ass to keep, and I would end up killing it. So I just hung out with friends most of the time, which is awesome. You know, I definitely enjoy that part of it.
And I think there's probably a happy medium between what Aquafest was, which didn't have as much freshwater stuff, and what Aquashella is, which probably has so much stuff that you have less time for interacting with people because it's so much stuff to look at and do.
Oh yeah, if you're going to Aquashella as a YouTuber and you have like streams lined up, then you're kind of being pulled in all the directions at once. Like especially people who are on the board at Aquashella to assist with things like Carrie and Ed, they don't get hardly any time to go and enjoy the event and look at all the booths and stuff. Like you say hi to them in passing as they're like going back and forth doing stuff.
Yeah. Berkeley, it might be Kinsfish. I guess Albany is close to Hammond. People say that, I mean, people ask where we live and we say Baton Rouge, even though that's not true. So it might be.
I think
We
it's
have
a
an
different
Albany in
Kinfish.
Louisiana.
Oh.
But yes, there's an Albany, New York.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have an Albany, Louisiana, and I don't. And Kin's Fish in Albany, Louisiana, is probably not the Kin's Fish that y'all are thinking of. The one where you can order food and stuff is like the frozen food, something different. What is the 2-month perk icon? Looks like a Grinch pecker. It does.
Edamame.
Edamame. Kind of rhymes.
Sounds like gourami.
Kind of rhymes with gourami.
Fishimon wants to know if he can donate one of his many prizes that he's won to Jason.
Oh, the shrimp. I sent that. Yeah. Yeah, he did get that. Yeah, whatever you want to do with it. It's your shrimpy now. So anyway, in case y'all didn't see the post, all the fish Pictionary, now officially called What the Fish, all the fish that were drawn in 2021 are now available on a shirt, which you can buy. You can buy it as a shirt. You can buy it as a hoodie or a what you call it, a tank top, wife beater, whatever you want to call that, and a baby shirt, kid shirt. And so
Welcome,
there's
Daniel.
the front. The front has some fishies, and then the back has the rest of the fishies in a circle.
Ivy, the first icon is a seahorse.
Yep.
What kind of seahorse?
A motherfucking seahorse. Trying to make me drop the F-bomb on this daytime show.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids. You know what, though? I would say that this channel is PG-13. And I think in a PG-13 movie, you are allowed one F-bomb.
So that was it.
Yep. Well, Fishymon, I am quite offended, and I will cry myself to sleep tonight, but
It's okay.
I can't tell you what to do.
Welcome, Paul McCarthy.
Hey, Paul.
Speaking of that shirt, is there something you should do?
Okay. Is there?
Yeah. There is. Because there were some points that didn't matter, but
they kind of matter, don't they?
Maybe they did.
Yep. And I need to open that. I've done all of the upfront work of adding people to the wheel.
Now, our grand champion.
Yeah, I can pull up the scoreboard.
Ian just flat out won a shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
That's correct.
Did you see Melissa wants 10 of the cherriest cherry shrimp we have?
The cherriest of cherry shrimp. Okay. Get with me after and we'll discuss.
Did she want the berriest?
I think Casual Aquatics also was wanting some shrimp too. I need to get back with him. Or if he's listening, he can email me. Yeah, I'm kind of behind with people like asking me for fishes and stuff like that.
How can Ian cheat? He didn't draw them.
By being smart. It's not fair.
Maybe.
He knows more fish. Okay.
They're not even labeled by name. Like, we just have to remember what they are.
Oh, I don't remember what all of them are. I do know a lot of them, but let me see. Look at the scoreboard. So in today's What the Fish, everything is reset. So the points are all wiped to 0. But first place for 2021 goes to Ian Atkins Nature Aquariums with 14 points. Second place goes to Alishon with 10 points. And third place goes to Fish Kid with 9 points. And then let's see, there's a fourth place of S with 5 points, and then fifth place is tied between is 4 points. Zen Ginger, Jeffrey Watts, Danny Weshy, and Myrtle. But doesn't matter if you had 1 point or 10 points. I have created a wheel. And the wheel is invisible for a minute. Because it's weird. It makes me open this wheel. And look, it's a plane on the wheel. That'll be for later, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, I will spin this wheel. If it lands on you, you lose. These are all the people except for Ian who have at least 1 point in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, this is not the giveaway of the
it's
stream.
not
This
the
is
giveaway.
just me doing the spinning for the shirt so that everyone can see it happen live. Why did the wheel get bigger?
I don't know. Because you didn't prepare?
Yeah, I don't prepare very well.
And
you
don't
know what?
worry, Jess. Points are going to start over after today.
Yeah.
And you
Let
don't
me
need
do a
points
quick-
for the other giveaway.
I'll do a quick roll call of who is on the wheel, just in case people aren't sure. Daniel, Bex, and Kyle already saw the plane. Alrighty, and then you can go back to the beginning and see the intro I made for Bex when she arrived. So, Greg's Planet Tanks, Kelly Foreman, Dino Davy, which is someone I haven't seen in a very long time. So, you don't have to be present to win, but I also need to be able to contact you.
Mm-hmm.
So if it lands on someone who hasn't been around in a while and I haven't seen them in streams and don't know how to contact them and no one can help me contact them, then probably next week we'll have to respin. So Dino Davy, Fishymon, Zen Ginger, S, Jessica Hames, another name I haven't seen in a while, Mike's Aquatics and Things, Jeffrey Watts, Geek Boy, Chevy Fish, Bob Purcell, Degenerate, Alishon, Richard McCarthy, Paul Sotero, QC Aquaholic, Dave, Fish Kid, Sandy, Patty, Skipper, Eric Wyrock, Brienne, Buffalo Photo, Pridemore, Myrtle, Select Pet, Yellowstone, Chalupa, Chalupa No Tomatoes, Aqua Garden Zen, Danny Weshy, Eduardo, Scotty Aquati, and Jeremy. 35 people.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Time for the spinning. Paul Soltero, sorry.
Paul's not here.
Yeah. Well, then it doesn't hurt as much. Buffalo Photo. Sorry, Larry. Sandy.
Welcome,
Nicole. Have a chance to get points for the new one. Awesome. Yep, we'll do What the Fish right after the giveaway. Sorry, Sandy.
Jeffrey Watts.
Fishymon's name is on the wheel. You read it.
Yes, it is. Jeffrey Watts. Jeremy, you haven't missed anything. We're giving away the shirt to everyone who scored at least a point in What the Fish.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not the giveaway. And for the giveaway, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do a roll call just so Nightbot doesn't screw up. Okay, Geek BOI, sorry. Yellowstone. Scotty Aquati. Richard Mack. Brienne. Eric Wyrock. Patty. Kelly Foreman. She's swimming with the pigs anyway.
She already got a shirt.
Yeah, that's right. She ordered the tank top. La 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 la. Alishon. Mike's Aquatics and Things.
Welcome, Lady Diane.
Hi, Lady Diane. F you, Dave. Bob Purcell. Chalupa No Tomatoes.
Degenerate Jason.
Degenerate Jason.
Acosta.
Eduardo. If I won that shirt, I would gift it to Myrtle so we would never see him wear it on a stream.
Oh, Myrtle's gonna pop up on a stream eventually.
Yep, it's Rico, and then it's me. He'll be on one of our Tuesday night monthly things after he is focused on Rico's channel.
Bunny Viper, do your geophagus dig up your plants?
QC Aquaholic.
QC.
Select
Select pet.
Danny Wisher.
Danny Wesha.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Fish Kid.
Fish Kid.
Oh, you're so sad.
Skipper.
Skipper.
Dino Davy.
Dino Davy.
Pridemore.
Pride Moore.
Patty, not anymore.
Ginger.
Sorry, Patty. Send Ginger.
Jessica Hames.
Jessica Hames.
Who are the remaining people?
Aqua Gardens Inn. Myrtle. Chevy Fish. S. Fishymon. Greg's Planet Tanks.
You
And I
might be
know
able to contact almost
Yeah.
all of those people.
all of them. I can get in touch with all of them. I mean, some easier than others, but these are people who you see around. So
Yeah.
Aqua Gardens Inn.
Aqua Gardens Inn.
Wriggle.
Myrtle.
Chevy Fish.
I swear to God, if it's Fishymon again, Chevy Fish, it's going to look so rigged. Seriously. This will be the fourth time he's won something from this freaking wheel. Does Joe stand on the wheel?
I don't know.
I don't think he got a point. If he did, it was like, well, no, I don't think so.
At least not Fish Kid, right?
All right, S, Fishymon, and Greg.
SSSSSSS.
S.
Welcome, Big J's Fish Keeper
Okie dokie. Fishymon and Greg.
and Select Pet.
Fishymon.
Okay. Fishymon, sorry.
Is Greg here? I feel like he was.
Greg's Planet Tanks, if you're still here, you won a shirt, a What the Fish shirt.
Mhm.
And you just need to email me your size and the color that you want and your address. And
Yep,
if you're not here, oh, there
He
you
is.
are. Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
You can make any color
Yep.
and any size. But
Yep.
if it's
Also,
too big of a size, not any color, just white, black, or blue.
true. And Myrtle, actually, I have a more simplified email address now, thanks to Matt. It's, I mean, that email address still works too, but also I've got StephenP2003@fishfam.link, which might be a little bit easier for people to remember. So you can do that one, or it's me, StephenP2003, or StephenP2003aquatics@gmail,
Or just go to
HeyFishTube.
fishfam.link and hit the mailbox
Yep.
mail icon.
So many ways to contact me. So, yep, send me your address, color, and size, and I will get that shipped out to you. So, congrats.
Yeah. Now we're starting the scoreboard over again. Welcome, Jeff Kane.
Jeff Kane. Is that a new name?
To me,
I think it is to me. Welcome. Okie dokie. What? I never did make myself big for that, did I? I suck. The worst.
Oh.
Worst streamer in the world.
Well,
Well,
I think that's arguable.
second worst.
Maybe.
Name
Top
your least
3.
favorite streams. Just publicly.
I'm not going to do that. I mean, it would just reflect poorly on you because this is on your channel.
I guess. Alrighty.
Fishymon should be disqualified anyway. Okay, we got
He
the
has
first
won a
one
lot.
queued up.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
are you going to
yep.
make yourself big for that so they can see the fish?
I guess I should.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I should make this big too.
Yes, but you're not big yet. There you go.
Oh, and let me clear that scoreboard.
Yep.
22.
Is it a worm? Is the first one a worm?
No, it's a curved line fish.
It's
All right.
planaria.
Could be. Hang on, just clearing out all the. All right, we got a blank table. It's a pubic hair, just not very curly. Here we go. Drawing. Got all the little color blockings here.
Yeah.
Didn't use the fill tool.
Not Lillian drew this, right?
I know. I think she did. Lillian, you didn't use the bucket tool.
She's not listening. It is
Where
a
is
tetra,
she?
but that is not specific enough.
Yeah, why do people think you can just get away with that? Oh, it's a tetra. It's a fishy. It's a puffer. No.
It's not a Congo tetra.
I'm trying to remember what this is.
That's not a lemon tetra. That's not an emperor tetra. Oh.
Just went straight to the other one. Okay.
It is
Here.
multicolor.
It sure is. Do you remember what the hell it is? Because I don't.
I remember the theme.
I do too. That's why.
But you picked this one first.
Oh. You know what?
What?
You know what?
What?
It's not a tetra. I remember what it is now.
It's not a tetra. Okay.
It's not a tetra.
Can you put it in the private comment?
Yep.
Private chat. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that was one of the things. Okay, it is not a tetra. It's very tetra shaped the way she drew it, though.
It's not a hatchet fish either.
It's not a hatchet fish.
Not a rainbow fish.
Paint by numbers fish.
Kind of. I think we should all go now. Why? Let's see. Lady Diane had a question.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe my last Radnus interest or Nanas Tewa Creek females have all died but one. My last one has been in quarantine for a month. Continues. Oh, she wanted me to put it in the private. Okay. We got to give a hint now.
Okay.
And when I can't think of a hint that wouldn't just turn it into a typing test, because
Okay. Well, what about this is a cold water fish, isn't it?
yeah,
A
I
lot of
think
people
so.
might put it in a pond.
Yeah, and breed them pretty easily, right?
Is it a live bear?
No, I don't
No.
believe. I think, let's see. I think it's just a egg scatterer.
Mm,
White
it's
cloud
not.
minnow.
It's not a white
No,
cloud
rainbow
minnow.
shiner. I mean, you're getting further towards it. Let's see, Lady Diane continues. She's showing same symptoms. Head standing, swims like bladder. She's been no other sign of bloating. She won't eat. Man, I'm so
It does
bad with
not have
Mhm,
rainbow in the name of this fish at all.
correct. No rainbow. I'm so bad about like fish ailments and stuff. Like when unfortunately when I have fish that get to that point, very seldom am I able to save them. But that's just me. Like, I'll do the medication, I'll do the water changes, but like at that point, I don't know if there's anything else I could have done. I always kick myself whenever something like that happens because I feel like, if I had like known what to do the first up
Bex is
Bex.
close.
There we go, Bex. Down now you're in the ballpark. Could be whirling disease, and if it's whirling disease, then I don't believe there's anything you can do.
Eric is also close, but not quite.
Yeah, we've done a platinum rice fish before. They're all Japanese, Bex. Come on. Patty
Patty
and
and
Skipper
Select Pet.
and Select Pet and Skipper all at the same
Yeah.
time. And we could probably also give it to Aqua Garden Sin.
Okay.
Yep. And that's let's see. So let's see. We've got Select Pet, Patty, Skipper, Aqua Garden Sin, and Myrtle. And then after that, y'all all cheating. So Select Pet, Patty. Skipper.
I guess I was just looking at the temperatures. I guess it can go in a regular tank, but it can go in
Yeah,
the
they're
low
wide range tolerant, I believe.
70s, which is I guess why people put them in ponds.
Never kept one. And Myrtle.
Patty, you did have a point last time.
Hmm.
She said she's never gotten a point, but she was on
Yes.
the wheel before.
Yep. Blue Medaka is a rice fish, but it's
But
not
this
this rice
was
fish.
the daisy rice fish.
I saw we were looking for Daisy rice fish. Alrighty.
She said, I don't remember getting a point. I probably cheated.
Well, you cheated your way into losing on the wheel. Okay, it actually is whirling. Okay, cool. Well, not cool because I don't know if that means
Treatable.
it can be treated. Yeah. All right, next fish.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I finished that one up. Okay, here we go. And I think this one gets rotated. Yeah, there we go. I don't believe you had a point, Paul. I don't remember you being on the wheel. What will this be? A dented bell. I think some
Welcome,
of these are
Danny
actually going to be very hard. Like,
and Melvin,
hey, Melvin. And who else you said?
Danny Weshy.
Danny.
It's not a clownfish. not a rummy nose. That's not a roseline shark.
Now let's think about what it actually is. That's the end of it. Blobfish. There is a blobfish on the 2021
other
shark.
It's not a ruby barb. I believe we've already done a ruby barb. It's not a goldfish.
Is it even a barb? Okay. Trying to think. What is
It's
this?
not a Chinese hyphen loach.
Okay, I'm trying to brainstorm the ones I had them draw.
Danny, this is not a ruby barb, and the last one was not a diamond tetra.
Yep.
The last one was a daisy rice fish. You have to be in the mind of a child. This is not a red tail shark. There's no red on the tail. I would hope that she would at least draw red on the tail of a red tail shark. It's not a platy.
Hey, wait a minute.
Are you
Danny-
using the wrong?
Danny, yes. Danny is right.
Oh,
I messed up. Thank you, Danny, because we would have just gone through this and like.
it did look very tetra-like.
Yeah, crap. I mislabeled this file. Why did I do that?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
y'all. But the points from the last one still.
So I guess I hope the first one is a daisy rice fish.
I'm gonna check. Yeah, I can't.
They just get to see, but I didn't see them drawing it, so I don't know. I didn't see
Yeah.
any of the drawings.
Good catch, Danny. Because yeah, I had this mislabeled, and then when I couldn't think about the second fish, like, okay, that doesn't make no sense. All right, let me check this one, and make sure that it's okay. The first one is not a daisy rice fish.
Okay.
But that's okay. There's 6 fish today. Extra points
Okay.
because I'm dumb.
So one of the fish is a daisy rice fish. We know that. So that'll be a typing contest. You just have to guess when it comes up.
Yep. Okay. All right. I found it. Good Lord. Yeah. Everyone who scored a point, even though it was like the wrong fish, everyone who said the right,
keep your
you
point.
still get that point. And yeah, do over.
Okay. It's a good thing Lady Metalhead isn't going. So
I thought
let it
your
go
vision
over
was
time.
eidetic. No, that's just the song. I lied.
The first one is not a daisy rice fish, Jason. He just said.
So eidetic just means
Copy
it's
paste ready.
very clear and vivid, but my memory is not.
Next one was going to be a turquoise rainbow. Anyway, she just had it memorized.
Damn.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now this is the actual official What the Fish. Everyone who said daisy rice fish, Daniel, last time, even when it wasn't.
This one is not a rice fish.
If you say just rice fish, you're wrong. So don't do that.
Bex?
I knew Vex would get that one.
Is it?
Yes. And see, I got. So the Bex got it and Jason got it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll add them.
Is the drawing finished?
No.
It can't be.
But let's do that
But
again.
you're finished with it.
Couldn't see the mouth. Yeah.
I know, because your name is over it. Can you take your name off?
Yeah. I think so.
My computer does wacky things, and it apparently copied the StreamYard link to a clipboard and was like, want to invite people up?
Want to invite people? Wait, how do you take off the names? Layouts, guest. Oh, wait, no, that's not it.
Highlight a chat. No. Then the chat is just in the way. No, it's a pea puffer. Y'all can stop guessing the types of puffers.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. If someone knows how to do that. Remove the name, but
It's in the settings.
Yeah.
Settings.
Yeah, there's some settings somewhere. But I mean, you don't need to see the mouth to know. All right. And here's the next one. Oh, brand section, not settings. Okay. Well, we're past that one now. Do. Wait, what happened? Oh, you left the stream?
Yeah, accidentally. Is this a daisy rice fish?
All right. Now everyone's copying, so y'all aren't going to get it. But the first, let's see, the first people who said it: Matt, Eric Wyrot, Myrtle, and Danny, and that's it.
Okay.
So, okay. Eric.
A shrimp.
Myrtle. And Danny. Okay.
So this one was the daisy blue rice fish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And here's the next one. Zachary drew this one.
Okay.
Danny should get a bonus point for his catch. Okay, sure, why not? It definitely would have wasted a lot of time had he not noticed that.
Yeah. Oh, is select pet right?
Close enough. Waiting for someone else to select pet will get the point. Just waiting for someone else to say.
But it's not quite exactly right.
Right.
Rasbora is not specific enough.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to it. Well, I'm not seeing.
Not a harlequin.
Well, I'm select pet with his second point.
There we go. Greg. Greg's planted tanks.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. That it's just select pet and Greg getting that point.
It is lamb chop, Rasbora. That fish lost the fight.
Not so good, huh? Not
Well,
looking.
okay, Patty, we'll tell our 7-year-old that you didn't like his drawing.
Yeah, he'll definitely appreciate that. Moving on.
Did Zachary draw this one too?
Nope.
No. I saw detail on the tail, so I knew.
Good old common names. Yep, common names. You can just say whatever you want.
Patty's going to the Triple Crown. She can break his heart in person if she really wants to.
And you'll feel bad because he's very quiet and reserved and shy and is afraid to talk.
It's not a flounder. It's not a leaf fish. It's not a Dalmatian molly. Is this a saltwater fish?
Yep. Yeah, so people picking up on the theme, it's going to help you a lot for this one. That's it. And that's the drawing.
I'm not seeing the answer yet.
Oh, it's going to be a while.
This is not a puffer fish.
Nope, not a puffer.
And you actually
What? Chicken breast fish?
fish.
Myrtle is on the right path. Dank tanks. A whale pigeon. That's funny.
Circle spot disease fish.
So I said Myrtle was on the right path.
And the path being the grouper part.
He said brown grouper. I don't know many saltwater fish either,
Nope.
Brookley. Like, very
This is
few.
where maybe you could Google if you knew a
Maybe.
theme. This is how we find our fish.
Especially with these freaking
Saltwater
themes that you want to do. Like, okay, well, it's not a leopard grouper unless you think like leopard is delicious. I mean, grouper's okay, huh? I don't know.
I've never had it.
I've seen the YouTube videos of people fishing for
wait,
grouper.
Bex.
Yeah, there we go. I think she might be the only one to get the point on that one.
Yeah.
Chocolate grouper. Yeah, I've seen those videos of people doing grouper fishing where it's like it feels like you're trying to reel in a truck because they're just gigantic. All right.
Jason's still guessing the daisy rice fish.
Yeah, I keep guessing that. Next.
Okay.
Lillian's like, this is how I can draw a star. This is the last one, and it's pretty wacky. It is.
Okay. A starfish is not going to cut it. It's not enough. I thought you had one more.
No, I didn't do a sixth one. I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
We didn't do it.
It's not a raspberry starfish.
Food starfish.
This was a fish that you had to verify that it was real and not photoshopped.
Yeah.
It's not a chocolate chip starfish.
Chocolate starfish. That means something else. Let's scroll back to it. There we go. And no, that's not what I want to do. Do the right things.
Stupid starfish.
It is a stupid starfish. Sphincter starfish.
So the theme is not just all food.
Well, it kind of is because remember we had a lamb chop raspbora up in there? It kind of...
Yeah. But have there been any sweet foods?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
So all these chocolate chip.
Anus fish, badge starfish.
We did a dessert theme already,
We
or a
did, yeah.
candy theme.
Something
So
like
we
that.
wouldn't put any daisy rice starfish.
Tasty starfish. I don't know. I wonder if it is tasty. Do people eat starfish?
What is Matt saying with his not common name?
I don't know. I don't feel like looking it up. Not gonna. Let's see. What did Bunny Viper say? I have a pick of me beside a huge grouper in a Florida aquarium. Absolutely monstrous. Yeah. Yeah, they get big.
This is not a salty starfish.
Chicken fried
It
starfish.
would fall under the savory. There you go, Myrtle.
What?
Myrtle.
Myrtle got it?
Yeah, it hasn't
Oh.
popped there. Yeah, it didn't pop
Okay.
up on StreamYard yet, but it was there.
Oh, okay. Look at Myrtle. Google food fish. Food themed fish. Ravioli starfish. Never heard of it. That's why whenever I saw it in an article, I'm like, okay, I don't know the source is very reliable, and I'm gonna have to Google and see if this is a real thing. And yeah, it is.
See, there
looks
was
like-
one that you didn't use, and that
Yes.
was the
It was
garlic
the garlic bread sea cucumber. Garlic bread sea cucumber. It looks like just a loaf of moldy bread.
So Ricky de Hoyos, salty and savory are two different tastes on your tongue. Savory is umami, and it's a completely different thing. They're sweet,
It
salty,
kind of rhymes with karami
sour.
too.
Yeah, umami or savory, and bitter.
It is surprisingly a real fish. It is. It looks like a giant ravioli. That's right. This is hard mode. It won't always be this difficult, but
Some of them
it
are
was
easy.
today. It just
And
depends
if
on
you
the
can
theme.
figure out the theme, it gets easier.
Umami is separate from savory. Okay, whatever. The bottom line is that it wasn't sweet. It wasn't candy. It was not like refined sugar heavy, I guess. Okay. Oh my god, it's 2:44. What do we do now?
Do you want to give away our last plushie that we have?
What is our last plushie that we have?
It's a rainbow shark.
Look at that. How pretty.
Did you give those points for the last one? Or give the point? I think it was just Myrtle.
Mm-hmm. Myrtle is in the lead now. He's got 3. 3 points. We'll close this out.
So,
Mm-hmm. Rainbow shark and some stickers.
the hashtag.
What is the hashtag? Let's ask Mr. Nightbot. He's insensitive. Yep.
Make sure mods can enter.
Mods. Even still, I'm going to have to do a roll call and people are going to have to pay attention because Nightbot messed things up last time. It left off Jeremy. I don't know why. Like I scrolled through StreamYard chat, didn't see his hashtag. I scrolled through Nightbot chat, didn't see it. I had to go to the YouTube chat to see it. So I don't get that, and I don't like it. I'm trying to rely on these bots to do fair giveaways, and
Yeah.
that one sucked. Lefty said something about like you have to kind of like refresh or log out periodically. And I mean, I've definitely done that since last week or the week before, so maybe it'll help. So
Oh, and if Brooklyn Bell wins it, we don't have to ship it.
I'm still gonna because I'm like, what do you mean, like drive to Walker? It'll
Yeah.
just be no. She'll just get it faster, honestly. White Master Supreme Forever, thank you for becoming a member.
Welcome, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy, survived the kids' dance party. That sounds
But
like
did Sandy dance?
a terrible time. All right. The hashtag is shark. So
Shark.
enter hashtag shark and we can start talking to chat.
Okay.
Yep. Keepfishkeeping.com sells them, and so does the originator, like the manufacturer or whatever, greenpleco.com. Very small operation. I don't know how quickly they turn around orders.
Now, Matt said kick Nightbot to the curb and use StreamYard, but does StreamYard giveaway give you a list or does it just rotate through? Because you just need the names.
Yeah, I
for
want to
the
do
link.
the wheel. Stupid, anticlimactic. I want to eliminate. Oh yeah, petsotics.com started selling them too.
And of course, greenpleco.com is where all of them are, even the ones that KG and Petsotics do not have yet. Like there's new seasons of them.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Diane. That's a shame. I hate when that happens. I hate losing fish of any. Even when I see a dead guppy in the tank, I'm like, why did you die? I mean, I know guppies die, but like when you can't explain what, like, I mean, even if you know like what disease they got, and then you're like, where did it come from? How do I prevent it in the future?
Oh, she said she'll drive to Central to buy some plants.
Okay. But let's see.
I mean, you could literally meet at Louisiana Fish Store as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rad no centris. Yeah, and they're rare and they're not cheap. You know, like, where did you get them, Lady Diane? Like, did you get them from a pet store? Did you order them from somewhere? Just kind of curious. Like, sources matter a lot, and not just the source of like whoever bred the fish, but also who's keeping them in store and like taking the time to treat them, do prophylactic treatments if necessary, do like a lot of grow out or just general quarantine.
They're from Gary Lang, so that's ultra rare.
Yeah,
Ivy, it is Bacopa caroliniana that we have lots of.
yeah, and also I have a bunch of guppy grass floating in various tanks too. What are pseudomcgills called that now they're not? They just call them blue eye, like Pacific blue eye, or is a Pacific blue eye just the signifer? I don't know. I don't care. I can call them rainbow fish.
Yeah, I mean the word pseudo is in their title, so you had to know they were fake something.
Yep. And again, there was Kelly Foreman gave a good explanation about why they're not, because like the branch of the lineage is just slightly different from the Melanitania, Radnicentris, glossolepis. And I just don't remember because it was a bunch of smart people jargon, and that goes through one ear out the other. Kind of rattles around in the head for a little bit, and then I forget it. So I got 40 entries right now.
What is the Australian rainbow fish. So, I mean, all rainbow fish come from the Australia area.
Well, there are a few that have the common name Australian rainbow, but if you're talking about the ones that we have, that's just a mix of Melanitania that look very similar that have crossbred and they're mutts, and that's why they're cheap, because they never get like the full vibrant pure line colors that you're going to get from an individual species that's been preserved.
Yeah. So the ones that Petco has are the ones that we have in this tank,
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're like
and
$3 a piece.
they're hybrids, right? They're
Yeah,
just
they're mutts.
Melanitania.
Yeah, then yeah, we got them at Petco or PetSmart. Like they're cheap rainbow fish. Kind of the first foray into rainbow fish. Didn't really know what I was getting. And yeah, there's so many of them that are Australian. There's like there's like a Running River, Murray River, Crimson Spotted, which also might be the same as the Murray River. There's Australis, and some other ones.
So Select
They're
Pet
still
said,
they're
are
still neat.
Madagascar rainbows rainbows? So the answer is if they are Melanitania, Radinocentris, Chilatharina, they are rainbows. And Glossolepis,
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
four.
What? Yeah, Bedochia madagascarensis. I don't know if that's the common name people recognize them by. Then that's fine. Because I mean, rainbow fish is a common name. You know, it's just like some persnickety people are like, no, don't call them rainbow fish. Well, some people call guppies rainbow fish. Because I mean, look at all the damn colors.
Lady Diane has some new baby plecos.
Well, that's good news. Still sucks losing the Gary Lang line of
Well, she
Radnose
said they
interest.
did not come from Gary Lang.
But they're still the Gary Lang line. Now you just have to assume that the person they came from is being honest and we're using Gary Lang fish and preserving that line specifically.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I guess things happen. So I'm seeing still 40 eligible users. I'm going to start copying and pasting, and then I'll do a roll call just to make sure I didn't forget anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, let me switch to...
Yeah, rainbows is something that Stephen will talk about a lot, as well as plants and GHPH, KH.
It's all related.
Rainbows are related to that?
Well, I mean, any fish is, but you know, the fish, they're hard water fish and soft water fish.
Okay, no, they did come from Gary Lang. The disease probably did not. I would hope not.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's shipping out messed up.
So, welcome, Shell.
Oh, let me go ahead and type stop. Shell came in. If you want to win the Rainbow Shark plushie, hashtag shark. I'm just going to go ahead and say stop. But if you get your hashtag in there.
Just the sticker is in the way, so I'll just take it out.
I do see Jeremy as eligible this time.
Because Gary Lang isn't he in Missouri?
He is in Missouri.
Missouri. Is it, Danny and Lady Diane would know. Is it snowing near you? One of my good friends lives near the St. Louis area. I guess her husband works at Washington University, and I believe that they just got a bunch of snow.
Fun.
Huh?
I said fun.
Oh, fun.
39 entries. What?
No.
That don't make no sense. Hold on. Who did I miss?
I don't know.
Because it says 41 and 39. So Two Cooley, Aqua Garden Zen, Beck's Fish Room, Brienne, Berkeley Bell, Bunny Viper, Chris George, Daniel Melez. Oh, you know what? I didn't copy Danny Weshy and Dave Farrell there. That's what.
So you missed 2 people.
Yeah. That's 41 and 41. So just in case someone typed the hashtag and Nightbot neglected them, I will do a quick roll call here. So listen carefully. I'm going to call the names once and give people a few seconds to say I'm not on the wheel. Too Cooley for Schooly, Aqua Garden Zen, Beck's Fish Room, Brienne's Fish Fam, Brookley Bell, Bunny Viper, Chris George, Daniel Velez, Danny Weshy, Dave Farrell, Degenerate Fish Keeper, Dennis Christensen, Dee Svenden, Ed Tanks for Therapy, Eric Wyrock, Fishymon 64, Geek Boy, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jeremy, Joseph Stanley, Lady Metalhead, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Melissa, Melvin Reef, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, Monster Fish Gal, Myrtle Singh, Mystery Snail Guardians, New Local Austin, Nicole F., Oink Master Supreme Forever, Patty's Petite Tanks, Paul McCarthy, Ricky DeHoyos, Sandy Farrell, Scotty Aquati, Shane, Shell, Skipper's Aquarium, Skull Aquatics, Snoochie Booch.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. I got Shell. So if you did not hear your name, speak now or forever not be on this wheel for this time.
Okay, Debbie Holding said, "Did I miss Shark?"
Debbie Holding, let's check if you're not on. If you want to be on the wheel, I will put you on the wheel. Yep, you're not on the wheel, but now you are. Hey, 5 people, you know who you are. Hit the like button.
It's not me this time. I hit the like before.
I forgot to hit the like on my own stream.
Okay, Matt. You read it out loud. It's your channel.
So you all can feel as special as Dee Dee. If you're already on fishfam.link or you want on fishfam.link and want a fishfam.link email me, Matt at fishfam.link. That was a lot of fishfam.links in that sentence.
And Oink Master, I think, is asking to be part of the Fish Fam, and just in general, you're part of the Fish Fam if you're here. If you go to streams, but if you want to be on fishfam.link as your channel, bother this person right here. This one.
Fishfam.link.
Bother.
Fishfam.link. Is that Fishfam email open to everybody? I don't think there's any issue with it. I don't think he has a limited number he can do. Now, you have to use, the way it works with mine is that it forwards to one of my Gmail addresses, but yeah, I can still reply from it and all that. It's just a forwarding thing.
And Cat Hair Crafts came in. I believe that Ed had the same thought as me, that what are you making out of cat hair? And Cat Hair Crafts said that it's just that cat hair gets on her crafts.
Just like Ed. Cat hair gets on his crafts too. Or cat footprints.
I mean, if you have a cat hair is everywhere. It's just how it is.
So, Matt said that you can also have your own fishfam.link if you email him. But yeah, Oink Master Supreme Forever, you are Fishfam. Fishfam.link is just a site, and you just have to email Matt to be on that. But yeah, if we see you in streams, you are Fishfam. And I think Fishfam is basically an opt-out thing. You are part of Fishfam unless you specifically say you don't want to be in Fishfam.
Cat Hair Crafts, do you want to be on the wheel to win this rainbow shark?
Yeah. Quickly, because I'm about to spin.
Quick, quick, quick.
Oh, there's a join link. Cool. That makes it
Cat
easy.
Hair Crafts, would you like us to send you some cat hair? She said yes.
Okay. Okie dokie. Now,
And Jen, you wants on the wheel too. Really quick.
alrighty. Okay.
Okay.
And you. Cool.
Exactly, Skipper.
Exactly. Not a club. It's a family. You cannot be kicked out of Fish Fam. You're here. Congratulations. You're part of the fam.
Matt, she doesn't want dog hair. It's cat hair crafts.
Okay, spinny time. Hey, Kyle.
Okay.
No, Kyle's not here anymore.
Nope.
Cat hair crafts.
I'm so sorry. That was quick. Joe Stan, can I opt out of the Stanley family? You sure can. It's just it's probably just a little bit more legal stuff you have to go through. Or you could just like not talk to your family. That's easy.
Joseph Stanley.
But
You
remember,
can opt out of the wheel.
if you chat, you lose.
Daniel Velez.
Daniel Velez.
No, this is the wheel if you lose. If
Unfortunately, Cat Hair Crafts, you were actually the first to lose. This is a wheel of elimination. Last person standing is the winner.
Who is that?
Nicole F.
Okay.
Myrtle Singh.
Myrtle.
Skipper's Aquariums.
Stop saying names. Skipper.
Geek BOI.
Geek BOI.
Sandy Carroll.
Sandy.
Liquid Soup. OnlyFins.
Matt.
Ricky, it is too late. The wheel is spinning.
But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Since Lady Metalhead is not streaming, we're not on a time crunch right now, and we didn't give away anything last week, so we kind of have to make up for that.
Yep.
Too coolly.
So maybe don't go anywhere quite yet.
Brooklyn Bell.
Don't rage quit.
Dun, 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 dun. Bex.
New Local Austin.
Ooh, love Austin.
Dave Farrell.
Dave Farrell.
Melvin Reed.
Melvin Reeve. Do a barrel roll.
Bunny Viper.
Bonnie Viper. Shane.
What kind of plane is it in the middle?
Lady Metalhead.
Yes. An Airbus A3 something. I just Googled what's the biggest commercial jet thingy.
Brienne's Fish Fam.
Brienne. Yeah, Airbus A380.
It's Tanks for Therapy.
It stinks for therapy.
Fishimon 64.
Fishimon.
A380. X thanks.
Degenerate. Jeremy.
Do your ears hang low?
Shell Spiral Shell.
Do they wobble?
Shell, spiral shell.
Well, that's interesting.
That's what it said.
Eric Lyrock.
It kept the icon on there.
No, Patty, this is a different plane than the one that was at the intro.
Maybe. Eric Wyrock.
Paul McCarthy.
Paul McCarthy.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis Christensen.
Melissa.
Melissa.
Monster Fish Gal.
Monster Fish Gal. Lori.
Oink Master
Supreme Forever.
Snoochie Booch.
Snoochie Booch.
Skull Aquatics.
Skull.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Danny Wesha.
Danny Weshy.
Greg's Planted Tanks.
Greg.
Happy's Petite Tanks.
That plane is a pain in the ass. It's so heavy. The taxiways and runways have to be able to handle the weight, if I remember correctly. Did Kyle take over your account just now?
Maybe he has talked at her so much.
Now she's spouting plane knowledge that she wished she didn't have.
Dee Dee's Findent.
Dee Dee.
Misfit Reptiles in Aquatics.
Misfit.
Nope, she just hears him complaining.
Scott's Aquatics.
Scotty Aquati.
Hi, Killer King.
Ricky DeHoyos.
Who?
Ricky DeHoyos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. So he was on the
He
wheel.
was on the wheel.
Okay. But now he's not. All right. Final four. Aqua Gardens in. Jen Yu, Debbie Holding, and Chris George. Who will it be?
Debbie Holding.
Debbie Holding.
This giveaway is a rainbow shark plushie.
Aqua Gardens in.
Aqua Gardens in. Who will it be? Chris George. Jen
Aqua
Yu.
Garden.
Yeah.
Jen Yu.
Sorry, Jen Yu. Congratulations, Chris George.
George.
You win a plushie.
Congratulations.
So, yep. Email me at StephenP2003 at fishfam.link.
Mhm.
Hooray.
Is Chris George still here? Yep, there he is. It's not a red-tailed shark, Matt. It's a rainbow shark.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to get too big for his tank.
Red-tailed sharks actually don't get too big. Red-tailed catfish do.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, red-tailed sharks get too big for like a 10, but I think red-tailed sharks are actually one of the smaller of the pseudo freshwater shark.
It says
Names.
original rainbow shark. I can't bite you, Matt, because you'll never be in public anywhere. Just be a hermit at your house. Okay. So we're doing a second giveaway.
Yeah, what you get to choose? What is it?
Well, did you want to give away some cookies or no?
What do y'all
I mean,
think?
it's your stream. Would people like maybe 4 boxes of free Girl Scout cookies shipped directly to your house?
Okay. Yeah, I think people would like that. Cookies,
And
cookies,
you would just
cookies,
have to-
cookies.
Fishfam.link will give away 5 boxes of cookies.
On top of the 4, so we're
top of
talking
the
like 9 freaking boxes of cookies. Someone's gonna get diabetes from the wheel.
But not those. Yeah, it'll be any cookies that you choose.
Except if Skipper wins, we're gonna send him Thin Mints. 9 boxes of Thin Mints. Okay,
About
say
2 people win
crumbs.
2 boxes. No, 2 boxes is just $10. That's we can do 5 next week, maybe. I guess.
Okay, if you want to sponsor that as a separate thing, we can do that.
What
Uh,
baker? It's ABC Bakers.
Hey, Joe Stan raises a point. Do you happen to know if that online thing will ship internationally?
It does not, I believe. Mhm.
Okay, so and then the issue of shipping food internationally as well. I don't know. So yeah, it's not. We can't do it internationally, but you can enter internationally, and you'll just get I don't know.
I mean,
20.
there's Cookie Share, which is if they win internationally, we could donate cookies on their behalf to, I believe it goes to troops overseas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So if
And Matt will buy them a fishfam.link shirt if they're international. Okay. Pretty certain you can ship cookies internet. All right. Well, okay. If you're international, you can win. You can enter and win, and we'll just figure out what is possible. If you can't get the cookies, you'll get something equivalent or a shirt or something like that. So the hashtag is, can you guess what it is?
is it hashtag cake?
Hashtag cookies.
Which is better, cookies or cookie dough? Well, yes,
Soft
you
baked
are
cookies.
able to get the Adventurefuls. Yeah, soft baked cookies are pretty good, and they won't make you sick.
They do make cookie dough that doesn't have raw egg in it, so you can.
They do.
It's
It's
not the same,
not as
but
good as real cookie dough.
just
though.
depends on how paranoid you are. I am pretty paranoid. I don't like when food is reaching that expiration date. I get kind of about it, and I don't really want to mess with it. I'm worried
Rita
about
Hoyas,
dairy.
you misspelled. There you go. You fixed it.
Cool.
Ate a dozen raw eggs every day. Are you Gaston?
How do you know that fact? Is that like in the song or something?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I ate 3 dozen eggs or something like that.
Mary Page. Mary Page, you want to enter for some cookies?
Yeah. Gaston eats 3 dozen eggs. Yeah. I think he ate 3 dozen eggs to help him grow large, but now that he's grown, he eats 4 dozen eggs, so he's roughly the size of a barge.
Jesus. I don't know a single line from that song. It's like no one, something's like Gaston. That's about all I know. That's it. And raw eggs. Ugh. Yeah. Jenna dropped that Disney knowledge. She knows a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot about the parks, too.
Yep. Like as much fish tube as we all consume, that's about how much Disney tube she consumes.
Not lately. There's been too much fish content.
Mm-hmm. Got you hooked.
There's a finite amount.
You and Brooklyn Bell could have talked Disney at Aquafest.
Well, we can still. She can put Disney stuff in the chat over here. We're going to Disney in 5 months.
Your Disney buddy, Eric Wyrock. I mean, not Eric Wyrock. Sorry, J-Rock.
And Eduardo has an annual pass. Where is Eduardo? I am offended that he's not here.
You better have a good freaking excuse.
The snail Disney facts. There are probably some snails in that sea base.
Are there
Are there
snails in Finding
saltwater
Nemo?
snails?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
tons of them, and they're like very weird looking. You remember we went to that museum, and we went into the shells and stuff, and they had like a whole bunch of snail shells on
Yeah.
display.
Yeah. There were.
And I'm sure they all bite and sting and poison and all that stuff, because why not? It's the ocean. You can't survive in the ocean unless you've got some sort of defense mechanism that
Greg's
hurts.
family went to Disney for Thanksgiving. I heard that's a busy, busy time. But did you go to Liberty Tree Tavern, Greg? Because that's the perfect time.
Fun fact, neorites are actually saltwater snails. I knew that fun fact.
Are park hopper passes worth getting in Disney, or do you do a park a day? That is up to you, Killer Kitty. We are doing a park a day because we like to take midday breaks. And so, I mean, we're going for a lot of days. We're doing 8 park days this time, and that's enough to do each park for 2 full days.
Yeah, like going to
And
one park is exhausting enough for me.
it was busy, didn't go. Yeah, I mean, Liberty Tree Tavern basically serves Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I remember eating there right before going to a friend's wedding.
But I mean, like for us, it doesn't make sense to do park hopping because we'll get 2 full days out of each park. And so there's plenty of time. If you had a short trip and you still wanted to go see everything, it would make sense. But since we do the midday breaks so that the kids can rest and swim, because, you know, we'll pay thousands of dollars for them to swim at the swimming pool for 2 hours every day.
Well, didn't it used to be that each day you could like schedule a fast pass for multiple parks, like just up to 3, or is
No. So there is no more Fast Pass, but the way that Fast Pass worked was that you could only schedule 1 park per day, and if you park hopped, you had to leave the park and you couldn't schedule a second park until you were into that second park. It didn't affect us because we were always at the same park every day.
Mm.
No, it is actually 10 days because we have an arrival day and a departure day that we will be at Disney Springs. But you know that you have fun.
I'm gonna be thinking about my fish because I've
Okay.
never been
I
away from
mean,
my fish for that long.
we're going to have to get a pet sitter or at least a cat feeder to come by and they will check on the fish.
Yeah, I
The
don't like
cat
that
can't go
either.
8 days without water, 10 days
No,
without water.
I think I'm gonna buy me like 14 aquarium co-op auto feeders. I mean, all I need to do is drop food in there at least once, like maybe twice. I don't need to have an auto feeder feed them every day. I just want to make sure they're getting something in there.
Skipper, it is not about you. Were your children excited to go to Disney? Because that's what it's really about.
What did he say? Oh, I'm done with Disney. They made me mad this last time. Well, maybe they made him mad because they screwed over the kids for something.
QC Aquaholic wants to know if
Ray Aquatics,
too
it'll
late,
be good for 8 days. Will they be good for 10 days?
but the cat will not be good for 10 days.
Yeah.
Our cat's kind of old too. She's gonna be 15 when we're there.
QC, you're not too late. I haven't even done the roll call yet, so I'll go ahead and add you.
You have fish tanks. The cats will be fine.
I just got to take the lids off of them. Our cat's kind of old and lazy. I don't know if she would go fish hunting. Although, if I took the lid off the guppy tank, she wouldn't have to put in a lot of effort to get a fish out of there.
Now, Killer Kitty, you can certainly go to Disney without kids. There's plenty of stuff. Hi, Tammy. Like Animal
Tammy.
Kingdom and Epcot are great for adults. There's a lot of stuff.
Epcot is good because especially if you like to drink, you can go around the world and try all the beers and such. All right, let me do. Beautiful angels are absolute assholes. Yeah, they can be.
Oh, look at Brookley Bell offering to watch our fish.
That's true. We have a local fish friend now.
Because
Awesome.
normally it would be like my mom coming, but she's going on the trip with us, so we can't depend on her. Oh.
A 2-year-old went up to Donald Duck. Donald covered his face and walked away, and the kid cried. That sucks.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jeremy. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and add you to there. All right, let me do roll call real quick and get people.
Welcome, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. All right. Too Coolie for Schoolie, Aqua Gardens Inn, Atkins Nature Aquariums, Beck's Fish Room, Brookley Bell, Bunny Viper, Cat Hair Crafts, Chris George, Danny Weshy, Dave Farrell, Debbie Holding, Degenerate Fish Keeper, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Ed Thanks for Therapy, Eric Wyrock, Fishymon 64, Geek Boy, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jeremy, Joseph Stanley, Killer Kitty, Lady Diane, Lady Metalhead, Liquid Zoo, Melissa, Misfit Reptiles, Mississippi Hippie, Monster Fish Gal, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Mystery Snow Guardians, New Local Austin, Nicole F., Patty's Petite Tanks, Paul McCarthy, Petsotics, Ray Aquatics, Ricky De Hoyos, Sandy Farrell, Scotty Aquatics, Shane, Skippers Aquarium, Skull Aquatics, Snoochie Booch, Vinoski, and QC Aquaholic. Ricky De Hoyos, you are on the wheel.
Patty asked if you can sneak hooch into Disney. You can bring food and drinks into Disney. I'm not sure if you can explicitly bring alcohol. Probably not.
No, she said sneak. Obviously, you can't just say, "Hey, huh?"
Because you have to go through a metal detector and they check all your bags.
You really think there's not a way to store alcohol on your person without it being in metal?
I'm
Trust
sure,
me.
but they sell plenty of alcohol at Disney in every single park now. Magic Kingdom was the last holdout.
Yeah, for like $900. We're talking about hooch. We're talking about taking your own liquor from home and actually getting drunk without spending a fortune.
I mean,
and yes, Patty, you surely can. You just have to know the basics of what they check for. They go through metal detector.
Probably be pretty easy to sneak like vodka in a water bottle.
There's a lot you could sneak in. You could, and I mean, the thing is Disney World. How many people do you think are sneaking in weed and acid and stuff? Like a lot. You know, it's kind of, and they make a plastic flask like Skipper said. Yeah, easy peasy.
Or fruit drinks. Oh, Patty, if you go to the Polynesian, they have the Lapu Lapu, which is a big old rum drink served in a whole pineapple. We didn't get it. You saw it when we went to Ohana. Some people had them.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're going to, it would be very easy. They don't pat you down. You just go through a metal detector.
And they check bags.
So, but even still, you can make a false lining in a bag. Like they're not like thoroughly searching.
Now, Greg says.
What?
Not sure how sensitive they are.
It's freaking airport now.
Good Lord. Maybe that's how you go on It's a Small World.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Find that hippo with the lazy eye.
If you're into the hallucinogenics, those are probably the easiest to sneak in because you can just store that in a little baggie, or acid is just like sheets, So it's If you want to trip in the It's a Small World, I fell asleep on that ride. It's just like dark, and I was tired.
But I was gonna say, Hollywood Studios, if you really like Star Wars, would be a great place to go to as an adult. It'll be your first time, our first time going with Galaxy's Edge built.
That's true. I don't know, Lady Diane. I'm not an expert. I've never done that, so I don't know how long it lasts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it seems like you would just most of those things you could just dose before you go in. All right, time to spin.
Okay.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics.
Sorry, John. Jeremy. Yeah, so yeah, what is the half-life of a square of acid?
I don't know.
Degenerate Fish Keeper.
Degenerate Fish Keeper.
Local Austin.
Yeah, an edible an hour before. How to sneak drugs into Disneyland or Disney World. Well, come watch this stream.
Patty's Petite Tanks.
Patty.
Skipper's Aquariums.
Skipper.
Sandy Carroll.
Sandy.
OnlyFans.
There's words to that song.
Yeah. That one too.
Eduardo is on his way. He's too late to be on the wheel.
Lady Metalhead.
Okay, Patty, you can leave. Bye. Dave.
Joseph Stanley.
Joe Stan.
Mystery Snail Guardian.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Cat_hair_crafts.
Cat Hair Crafts.
Debbie Holding.
Debbie Holding.
Monster Fish Gal.
Monster Fish Gal.
Excuses, Eduardo.
Man, and just imagine if Lady Metalhead was streaming today, you would have missed the entire thing by half an hour, and you would have missed part of Lady Metalhead's stream.
You have to. What kind of a doctor is open on Saturday?
Oh,
Is it urgent care? Was it something urgent, Eduardo?
Snoochie
Or emergency room?
Nick's Fish Room.
Bex.
Dee Dee's Fin Den.
Dee Dee.
Atkins Nature Aquariums.
Ian.
QC Aquaholic.
Barbara Jackson, they don't do the electric light parade anymore.
Yeah, but there's tons of other trippy stuff going on in all the parks. Like, think
There's,
about the Animal Kingdom in Pandora at night.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bell.
I'm sorry about that, Eduardo. I hope your housemate is okay.
Oh, what happened?
Said his housemate was attacked by wasps. If they're allergic, I mean, my dad was allergic to wasps, and he had to spend time in the emergency room more than once.
Keep VOI.
Keep VOI.
Paul McCarthy.
Paul McCarthy.
Oh, well, maybe they do the electric light parade at Disneyland, but I've never been to Disneyland, only Disney World.
Eric Wyrock.
Eric.
And I know that they stopped the one in Disney
Misfit
World.
Reptiles in Aquatics.
Misfit.
They do that parade on the water with the lights.
Ed's Tanks for Therapy.
At Epcot.
No, it's on Seven Seas Lagoon.
Oh, they do. Okay, but I
And we
remember
got to
Epcot
see
had
it
the.
from no that was fireworks show.
Okay, but it was on the water.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. I just remember water in a show.
Hmm.
Ed's Tanks for Therapy.
2.4 Stoli.
D. We heard you the first. We read it the first time. It's a tourism trap.
Everything that is tourism is a tourism trap, though.
I mean, it's not really a
Let
trap.
Florida make their money.
It takes so much time and planning to get there. Like, it's not really a trap. You're deliberately going there. Too Coolly.
Danny Wisha.
Danny Wesha.
Ricky De Hoyos.
Ricky De Hoyos.
Aqua Gardens Inn.
Aqua Gardens Inn.
Greg's Planted Tanks.
Rig.
Skull Aquatics.
Skull.
Minoxki Fish Coteau.
Minoxki Fish Coteau.
Scott's Aquatics.
Scotty Aquati.
RAY Aquatics.
RAY Aquatics. Hey,
Lady Diane.
JoJo. Lady Diane. Shane.
Danny Weshy, you should have built a computer instead.
I think that's what he is doing. He's waiting on parts.
Mm.
So, yeah. Man, I'm glad I'm not in the market to build a computer, or especially a gaming computer. Freaking GPUs are just off the charts expensive.
Well, Lady Diane, if you don't win, you can still order them right here from our daughter.
Indeed. You want
We're
to drop
giving
that link
away
again?
Girl Scout cookies, Tammy. I did.
Bunny Viper.
Rabbit Snake.
Yeah, Barbara Jackson is right.
Nicole
That's what happened. My dad used to be a mechanic, and he had a wasp come out of a wasp nest in somebody's like gas can when they
Oh,
opened
God.
it, and the wasp like swarmed his face, and one got in his mouth and stung him multiple times.
Oh.
I've never been stung
Sorry,
by a
Diego.
wasp. I don't know if I'm allergic.
Okay. The final three, Dennis Christensen, Killer Kitty 08, and that there Fishymon guy.
Yes, Dee Dee, that is a direct link to her thing to get credit. So Lillian gets credit off of that link.
Fishymon 64.
Fishymon. Off the wheel. Dennis or Killer Kitty?
China 08.
Sorry, Killer Kitty. And congratulations, Dennis Christensen.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Where
need
is Dennis
to,
Christensen located?
yeah, Dennis, are you in the US? And are you here? If so, email me, StephenP2003 at fishfam.link, and you will get, well, you need to tell me the four
which
box
four
flavors you
cookies?
want, whatever mix and match you want to do, and your
Mhm.
address. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, do not choose Deliver by Scout.
You will not get
because
them.
Lillian is not, and it says requires parent approval. I will deny that as soon as it comes to my email.
Oh, that's good that they let you filter that out.
Yeah. He is in
and give me your address and the flavors you want. None of the flavors are off limits, right? Even
Nope.
the gluten-free one is available.
Even the gluten-free one is available online. What was the gift? It is Girl Scout cookies. Our daughter is selling
4.
Girl Scout cookies. You want to play that video of her again?
Sure. I was just looking at what Beck said. I was chased and stung by wasps all up my neck and down my shoulder when I was younger. The venom literally made me feel ill. They're horrible and aggressive. Yep, something very similar happened to me. Wasps are dicks. All right. Adorable Girl Scout cookie pitch.
Hi, my name is Lillian, and I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. They're $5 a box. There's a new cookie called Adventure Folds, and it's chocolate caramel, brownie caramel. My favorite cookie is Thin Mints because I like mint and chocolate. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, 2 councils with 2 different prices. That's
Wow.
terrible. Yeah, they were $4 last year, and now they're up to $5.
I thought they were $4.50.
No, they're $5. And we
No,
probably
I thought they were $4.50 last year, but I
oh
guess
no,
not.
they were $4 last year. They're always an even dollar amount. And
let me guess, y'all don't get any additional money out of that.
oh no, we still get 50 cents per box.
I mean, so the real winner here is the cookie company, the bakery.
Probably because the council just has to get a whole bunch of them. And they're trying. Yes, Eduardo, you can go to that link I posted and
Ricky
click
said the link
direct.
again, so you can drop the link again.
Again.
Just keep spamming that link. Just keep spamming it.
There you go.
Drumming up sales. And while you're at it, go and buy my merch. What the Fish shirt on whatever my store be numbers dot stupid site.
It is a bit of a racket,
Yeah,
Barbara. But
complete racket.
this is how I like get all the stuff for their badges, how we like go on little field trips. This is how we pay for their camping because I don't want to. I mean, it's like $25 a year for membership fees, and that doesn't cover camping. So, Steven's junkie merch.
Yeah. Yes, Brooklyn, awesome. That would be great. Someone who actually knows how to feed fish, and not dump the whole container. I call out everybody's name, Fishymon, when they're in the final 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fishymon has won enough for the whole year.
Yeah.
From last year.
He won thrice, including the grand heater prize.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that the good thing about cookie sales is that kind of forces the girls to get out of a comfort zone and do some selling and work on some people skills.
Yep. Send them 7-year-olds door to door by themselves with a wagon. Man, that's what's weird is that I actually did that at a very young age in our neighborhood. I could navigate the neighborhood, and I just like thinking about Zachary or Lillian doing that just scares the crap out of me.
Well, that's because Lillian has such poor sense of direction.
But that's because we've never let her roam the neighborhood. And that's how I knew how to get around the neighborhood, is because I had a bike and there wasn't a lot of traffic on the roads. And so I went all kinds of places in the woods. Like, it just nowadays, it's just unthinkable.
Yeah. People in the 80s and 90s didn't have all those like ID, Investigation Discovery Network, and Oxygen and Dateline to see all the kidnapped children.
Yeah, the bad shit was still happening. It just wasn't on the news as much.
yeah, Joseph Stanley. I bring the cookie thing to work because my coworkers know that she sells it, but I don't push it really hard. I let her, like, I'll post that video on Facebook, but she had to do the pitch.
Yeah. This is
And
just
we'll make
extra.
her go door to door around the neighborhood to do the sales, but it's her cookie sales. She's
Yeah,
got
now
to
we'll do the
put work
cookie
into
booth.
it.
In
Yeah, and
this,
she has to go to every cookie booth because I have to go to every cookie booth.
yep.
And
And
she's not
this is
allowed to
just-
sit down at the cookie booth.
This is just an extra thing since we have the stream audience.
Yeah.
50 cents per box. How corrupt is that? Yeah. How corrupt is that? And then what does the council get? And then the bakery gets at least half.
Well, the council would get $2 of that. And I understand the council has things that they need to do. They have to keep up the campgrounds.
You're trying to think
Yeah.
of other stuff they do, and it's like,
Well,
no. Do
okay.
they really need all that money?
So the camp that we use, Camp Marydale, also has horses. So I imagine that one has a higher cost because there's a lot of horse upkeep and they have to pay the wranglers and stuff. And I guess they got to buy those ridiculous prizes
Yeah, but like I
that
said,
nobody will win. It's like if you sell 4,000 boxes, you get like a MacBook.
there are 2 bakeries in the United States that make those Girl Scout cookies, just 2.
Yeah.
And they've divided their territory like some drug lords. And they're the ones making the money. Because what, can you return those cookies if you don't sell them? Of course you can't. So they're buying them by the thousands from these bakeries. And yeah, bakeries win.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You ready to call this a stream and we can watch
Yeah.
some Ozark?
Yeah.
Something like that.
New half season of Ozark. I think it says part 1 of the season. And if you haven't watched Ozark, you should really watch it. I mean, this season has to pick up after that crazy ending.
Oh yeah, we need to watch like a quick summary of what happened again.
I mean, you remember the ending.
I do remember the ending.
last
That
one.
was, yeah, I definitely remember that.
I mean, the last season was just a lot went on. I remember that season pretty well, actually.
Indeed.
Going till 6 today.
Hell no.
No.
Nope. Alrighty.
No.
So
Steven's
thank
got to
you.
finish that video.
I do, yeah, because I'm gonna schedule it to post tomorrow. So anyway, thank you so much to the mods for posting all the links and stuff, and thank you to all the members and the new members who joined today, and the lurkers and the chatters and the replay crew, and all you wonderful people.
It's only another hour. Patty,
Patty, you start off a stream. All right. See y'all at the
Everyone,
next
can we
stream.
post Patty's channel for her inaugural stream?
Yeah, sure. Nicole F, last minute membership. Thank you very much. All righty, folks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we'll end the stream with this.